the second time yesterday. Pistorius broke down and cried loudly as he finally gave his own account on how he shot and killed Steenkamp. He alleged to have mistaken her for an intruder. Advocate Barry Roo is expected to conclude leading Pistorius' evidence by lunchtime. Now, for more on the trial, we speak to our reporter at the North Gauteng High Court in Pretoria. A very good morning to you, Chriselda. Oscar's testimony, it continues today. There were lots of emotions in court. Do you think he'll be able to contain that today?
Well, Valen, certainly this morning will be another test of whether Oscar Pistorius will be able to hold back on emotions as he continues to give testimony about what exactly happened after he discovered Reeva Steenkamp's body in the bathroom. Well, crucial questions that we were expecting him to answer during cross-examination or even give detail as he continues his testimony this morning is, for example, why the first person that he called was the man who's in charge of the Silverwoods estate, Mr. Stander, and why he did not call an ambulance. Also, one of the critical questions that he also might begin answering as he gives testimony this morning is why he went back upstairs after bringing Reeva Steenkamp's body down the flight of stairs. Those are just some of the critical questions I think that Oscar Pistorius will continue to answer this morning, but certainly the emotions we don't think he'll be able to contain.
And Chriselda, are we expecting Harry Nell to actually begin his cross-examination today?
Well, it certainly is likely, depending on when Advocate Barry Roo concludes with Oscar Pistorius. We're also expecting that Harry Nell will not handle Oscar Pistorius with kid gloves. We've seen him, if I may, we've seen his fangs over the past few days as he's begun cross-examining the first defense witness, the pathologist, Jan Botha. So we're really expecting him to poke holes into Oscar Pistorius' testimony. You would know that one of the new issues that has come up that Oscar Pistorius didn't previously highlight was when Reeva Steenkamp had spoken to him, she had woken up and asked him whether he cannot sleep when he had woken up on that fateful morning. So really some of the details and some of the questions that Oscar Pistorius needs to answer about some of the new information that he is now giving as he's giving testimony inside court.
Chriselda, Nell is a little concerned, however, about the emotional state of Oscar Pistorius. He's brought this up with the judge, citing these early adjournments.
Well, certainly what we saw during the first day when Oscar Pistorius first took the stand was he did become very emotional, and then Advocate Barry Roo had asked for an adjournment as well. Then we saw Harry Nell stand up and say, well, as long as that's not going to be the usual. But then again, yesterday we saw an early adjournment again as a result of the emotional state of Oscar Pistorius. Most certainly as he gives details and relives, we will continue to see him break down. I mean, Oscar Pistorius maintains that he shot and killed his girlfriend Reeva Steenkamp by mistake. So those emotions most certainly we're expecting. But how that moves forward here, I think during cross-examination, whether Oscar Pistorius continues to cry or not, we will see Harry Nell continue to cross-examine Oscar Pistorius.
All right, Chriselda Lewis, thank you very much. Coming to us from the North Gauteng High Court, we will be keeping you updated on all of the latest developments here with SABC News.